Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry if you hear an echo. I'm just testing to make sure that I'm actually able to hear myself. Sorry if you hear an echo. I'm just testing to make sure that I'm actually... So, I haven't done a live stream in a little while, so I wanted to just play a game that I found that I love this game. It's not canon or anything like that for Lord of the Rings, so don't try to hate me on what games I play. So this is Lord of the Rings Shadow of War. I do normally post a lot of videos for World of Warships Legends. I actually posted 2 today. But I decided, you know what, let's play something that's not really played a whole lot, at least I don't see very often anymore. It's definitely a fun game. It's via PS4 or via PS5 as well. I think it's on other consoles as well. So definitely check it out. Especially the Nemesis system, which is unique to this game. Most people, you can't. It's kind of a cool thing. I'm actually in a Nemesis mission right now, so it's really cool. So you have other players that play, and if they get killed by a certain enemy, a Nemesis mission can pop up for you in your world. They have a little red X with a circle, and you can actually go in their world and help them out and kill that specific captain. Sorry, you just heard an orc just talk. But yeah, so you go in there, kind of their game world. This is how whoever this person is. This is their world. This is how far they progress in the game. If they happen to get killed by an orc. There's also other difficulties. Right now, I just have it, I think, on normal, if I'm not mistaken. You can upgrade the difficulty while you're playing. I have played on the highest difficulty, Brutal. I think Brutal's the highest. So in this case, this particular mission, they want you to kill 5 enemies from stealth and 5 from ledge stealth. And then you'll see a little clock start. There's different weapons, different perks that things can do. And you are playing as a man. If you've never played this game, he's a Gondorian from the Black Gate. And hang on, let me real quick. So the boss should. Oh no, he pops up over there. So this is your target, and the dialogue is actually pretty neat in this game. It's actually a lot of banter. It's actually kind of neat. Orcs will taunt you. And to me, this is kind of I guess kind of like Assassin's Creed, if anybody's ever played that game before. Very kind of similar. So, little background. This is like I said, Shadow of War. This is actually the second game in the series. They have the first one is you're pretty much around the Black Gate of Mordor. This is supposed to set 60 years prior to the events of Lord of the Rings itself, and then about around this, I think it's about roughly the same time as The Hobbit would be happening. So, but this is not canon, so even though a lot of people think it should be, because it's actually a very unique, interesting story the developers created. So this is actually, if you recognize this tower, you might be able to figure out where we are. But this is Minas Ithil, which becomes Minas Morgul, which becomes the seat of the Witch King, which is pretty neat. But this is before it's fallen to darkness and to Sauron. It's still controlled by Gondorians, so right now we're under siege and stuff like that. But anyway, the first game, you are a member of the Rangers of the Black Gate. Your job is you're guarding it from the forces of darkness and such. Eventually, you get killed, and a wraith. Let me see if I can pop him up. This man right here, if you look, he's an elf. I don't know if you can see it very closely. He's an elf. And he is actually supposed to be... I'm trying to remember the name. I'm drawing a blank. But he's supposed to be the creator of the Rings of Power. 9 rings given to men. The rings given... 7, to the dwarves. 3 were given to elves. I think it's how it worked. 3 elves, 7 dwarves, and 9 to men. And 1 ring was crafted for Sauron himself, which was a ruse. And this man right here, Celebrimbor, there you go. I was drawing a blank. Celebrimbor, he's the one that actually created the Rings of Power in this game. His thing, he is driven with vengeance because of being pretty much used by Sauron like everyone else was. But yeah, that's him. So in the first game, you're fighting at the Black Gate. I believe you fight one of Sauron's hand, if I'm not mistaken, and eventually it'll lead you to... You're going to create your own Ring of Power with Celebrimbor. So that's kind of a little synopsis of it. But anyway, let's get back to a little bit of the gameplay. As you can see, there's another guy. This is another captain, as they're called, a captain, and it tells like communities what they pretty much pisses them off, what they're good against, but it doesn't tell you the intel unless you see those little green guys. They're little green reticles and stuff like that. So those guys, if you like drain them, you can like get the skinny on your guys here, which honestly, if you become so good at the game, it doesn't really matter. You can kick everything's ass. That's why honestly I normally play on the hardest difficulty, so at least makes it a challenge. You do get to fight ring wraiths in this game. You do get to fight drakes, which are just a smaller form of dragons. You get to fight the Witch King himself. You don't really get to fight Sauron. You do see him in a couple of the snippets, which is kind of cool. And also, there's 2 other campaigns that are part of this. I don't want to leave the mission, but you can play as... There's a elven assassin that you'll see later. You can play as her. Also, you can play as Baranor. He's a human. He doesn't have a Ring of Power. He doesn't have any abilities such like that other than just being a mortal man. So anyway, there's a couple campaigns. It actually is pretty long. We're actually in the first the monologue or first whatever. And in this game, you have missions that you can do. Let me show a full map. So whoever this is, they have... you can't see what they've done. Only on mine you can. So let me kill this guy real quick. So let's see what his weaknesses are. He is heavily damaged by poison. And if I'm not mistaken, he is... Yep, he is right there next to this. So I'm going to poison his grog, which is a drink or explosive. I'm about to see something really... And now that he's poisoned, his health is going to drop pretty fast. So knowing their weaknesses, you kind of know how to attack them. And he saw me.
You think you're making a difference? You're a fool. Minas Ithil will fall. You will die, and soon we will march upon all of Gondor.
So the fun part is just, listening to their banter and listen to, just how much crap they can spew out of their mouths. It's really hilarious. And the funny part is he just saw me and then... Oh, and he's immune to executions. I forgot to read that part. So while he's on fire, I'm gonna kill some of these guys. Obviously, with my character, you don't start off with all this stuff to begin with. I hit the wrong button. I think he's in... Let's see if I can get him caught his own trap. I can. Ah, I keep forgetting he's... I didn't want to attack him. So now...
Killing me won't make a difference.
Some of them are trying to...
And where they rule. Victory is certain for the Dark Lord.
This banter is so awesome. And the graphics are pretty decent. And he's dead. Oh, and that what you just saw there, when you kill a captain, they drop gear. It can be a variation of how high the gear is. Now that I'm out of this other person's world, I can kind of show you mine. So, oh, another thing part of the story is you have Shelob. As many of us know from Lord of the Rings, she's the big-ass spider that you only see once. And that's in, you know... Let me get to a high spot. Actually, spawn here. So anyway... So this is, you start, there's many different maps. I'm going to actually zoom out real quick. So the cool part is, this is where you start. This is Minas Ithil. The first game actually starts you up here. You're up wherever the black gate is. Oh, right there, right here. You can't really see it that well. There it is, it's right here. So the first game, you're actually here. So I like Shadow of War better because the first one, which is... Mordor of War? War of Mordor? I don't remember. You could always look it up. But it's more campaign based. There is a couple areas where, like, obviously most of the area that you're going to be fighting around is here. And then eventually you'll drop way down, I think here, somewhere in here. Anyway, I think it's down in Rune somewhere. And you meet a dwarf who's actually in this... That dwarf is actually in one of the other campaigns, in Baranor's campaign. And his fight, you'll be able to meet him over here. He's that kind of a helper that helps you out way out here in the deserts of Rune. I think it's here somewhere. So all this right now, this map is dark and everything because we haven't progressed past the first monologue, prologue, whatever part of the campaign. I believe there's 3 steps in the campaign. The first one is you are trying to help the Gondorian citadel of Minas Ithil. You are trying to disrupt what you can, doing missions, collecting such like that. After that, the rest of all of this will open to you, like kind of like this one is right now, because it's just part of the storyline, so you have access to it. And then eventually you'll start down here at this fortress, way down here. So anyway, zoom back in real quick. So this is the map right here. These are little mini missions you can do. You get like some experience by doing them. You have some, like, this is the reason why this is red is this is your nemesis in the game. It's this guy here. So this guy, he keeps dying and coming back, so that's just part of the game. It creates like he's kind of your nemesis. So originally he didn't look like this. Originally he was Ishmaz the Uncatchable, but after I killed him he became Ishmaz the Machine, and has kind of been transformed to what he is now. And so he's kind of going to be around, but that's fine because once you reach a certain level, so like right now you see in the top left-hand corner it says Talion level 19. Well, your character, these are all different skill points. There's quite a lot of skill points. I have all these already because I've done a bunch of side missions. I don't like moving on to the next part of the campaign until I'm level 20. The reason why is because some certain gear you have to be at level 20 to really capitalize on the benefits of that. So it's better just to kind of reach level 20 first. Whether that means you are unlocking all this stuff like I did. Now, if you add it all up, this does not, like every level you advance, so level 19, you get one skill point, which will unlock one of these, one of the areas here, one of the main areas, and then you can add like a side piece. So like here's a skill point. But like some of them, like this one, it says not available until level 32. You don't get this until, later on. But all the normal stuff, normally you can have it all unlocked by I think like level 15, I think, or like unlocked all the way. Some of the stuff like the ones in gold those are missions. You can't, or there's part of the story quests and stuff like that. You can't, like this one you have to complete all the Gondor quests. This one you have to find all the Shelob memories. And this one you have to play all the story quests. This one is also story quest, which this one will actually become unlocked once we get into the, like I said, there's 3 tiers. Tier 1 is you're trying to help Minas Ethel. You're trying to do what you can to save it, which we all know that's not going to happen. And eventually you'll get to tier 2 or storyline 2. I can't remember. There's a certain word for it. The next tier is you're trying to dominate. You're trying to create your own army. You're trying to, as you can see in this little graphic right here, you're draining them, and then if you'll see, they turn from red to blue, and now they're yours. That means they're yours, and they bear your mark. They bear your hand mark. Kind of like Saruman, but they become yours, and they'll fight other orcs. They'll be part of your army and all that good stuff. So, and then tier 3 is after you've kind of gotten to the point where you've unlocked stuff, and eventually you are going to try to take on Sauron yourself. However, I'm not going to tell you what happens after that because it's pretty neat. It's very unique. And the game doesn't end there. The game actually technically never ends. Not for Talion anyway. So with your character, you become something else. And you are pretty much... The premise of this game is explaining the 60 years between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and why Mordor didn't attack earlier than 60 years. I mean, they could have. They had forces and stuff like that. This story is telling you about one man who is pretty much creating so much disruption that they can never really, and just in like a civil war kind of behind the walls of Mordor. So that's what this is kind of explaining, those 60 years. But like I said, it's not canon, but it's actually, I think of it as because it's kind of neat. But anyway, let's get back to a little bit of gameplay. There's lots of collectibles you can do. There's lots of things you can do. So right now I'm on the last mission, which I don't want to start yet until I'm level 20. So I'm almost there. I think honestly I'm just going to walk around and just go kill some of my captains and then probably start the next one. And then after that I'll probably end the stream after that. Because it looks like a good... I like to give a shout out as Spartan Elite 43 I think is streaming right now. He is... there he is. He's streaming... Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnought. So definitely check him out. Also check out Where Are You Aaron when you get a chance to. Both of them primarily play World of Warships Legends. They're both content creators, which is awesome. But definitely want to give them a shout out as well. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to level my character up to level 20. After that, I'm gonna do the final mission, which is way down here, but you can fast travel to it. And Shelob's going to tell you about the final vision, which will start the last part of this and lead us into the next campaign, or next tier of the campaign. So let's see what this guy is. Okay, he's dazed by stealth, so that's good. Honestly, this brute, since I'm high enough level, this might kill him. Nope. But he's dead though. He's on fire. He's gonna burn to death. Yep, there we go. So, since he was only level 5, it made it very easy. And let's see what else. What other trouble can I get into? Can I fast travel? Oh no, actually no, I got 2 in here. I just realized that. I didn't even see it. So I got some good experience from that. I'll take it. So you're in the Wraith world. They can see you, which I think is kind of irritating that they can. And then you can pinpoint where this guy is. He's enraged by stealth, agile. So he's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to pin down. But since he's low enough in level, it's not going to really matter. Oh shit! That wasn't the right guy. Where is this guy? So this just tells you how far he can be out. So he can be in a wide area. I don't think he's actually up. There he is. Found him. Found him. Sorry, flickering. Let's try this. He's probably outside. Yep. And he's done. Ooh. You can just hear all the bone cracking. All the slicing, all the dicing. Alright. Let's fast travel. Okay. Let's see if we can pinpoint him up here. Oops. I missed that. Kill him! He's above us. A grave walker. Oh, my bad. So this one... He's not going to pop up on my map, at least I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like I got some Gondorian soldiers I can save. Run away, guys. Run away. This guy, if you saw the little eye reticle above his head, means he could drop something. Which I already picked up. You didn't see it because I automatically picked it up. That's just fun. Okay. So investigate the clue and it'll lead like a little trail, as you can see. So let's go find this guy. And then murk him. Excuse me. Pardon me. There he is. But I guess he's right. There he is.
Don't trouble yourself with all these other orcs. This one here will kill you before they even get close.
Oops. This is kind of like your master skill.
Let's get this man filled. If that's the best you got, this'll be quick.
And that's a shadow strike being able to do that. God damn it. Ah! Hang on, excuse me. Also, if you notice that there's some of them have different skill sets. Like you have archers, you have regular warriors, you have defenders, which are the ones with a big ass shield, and then you have savages, the ones with the kind of like the two big ass axes. So, whoops. So yeah, so there's different, and they all have varying skill sets that make them a real pain in the ass. The warriors are the easiest, archers are easy. Oh, then you have hunters, they throw spears. Where's this guy at? If I can stay kind of in the middle, I should be. There he is. There he is. And so he's a trickster, he has decoys. So they have different abilities that can do it. Like he deploys smoke bombs to elude enemies. You can see like all the... I'm gonna light that fire.
I could kill loads of men folk with that pretty thing.
And he's on fire. That is a spider's nest, which I'm gonna love.
Not quite! That'll never work! A little sting for you, Tart! Minus for the flame with you, man,
See little spiders? I'm trying to make sure they can attack them, not me. And I want to just attack him, now he's poisoned. And there he goes. So there's just a bunch of different fun ways you can kill shit. Yeah, so this guy, I don't have any. So it's a wealth gem. Alright.
You won't escape!
A work group is near. Those slaves will soon be rid of their masters.
But definitely, if you've never played this game, definitely try it out.
Not good enough! You got the captain! I'm on your side, you beggars!
Whew. Definitely need to take that guy out. Oh, I hate when it just tried to make me dodge that guy. Whew. Okay, I'm definitely not timing my stuff right. That was annoying me. Alright. Just gonna kill some more guys.
This executioner has more to fear than the condemned do.
Where is this guy? There he is.
You maggot!
Ah!
You interrupt this justice, I'll interrupt your life! You'll not have me that way!
So let's just do this on there for now.
Whatever's in there is probably filth, but we're taking it from these trogs. Men of Gondor, show no mercy!
I'm just gonna enjoy watching this. There we go. And we are now level 20. So now, here comes the fun part. I'm not gonna care about this guy anymore. But this is how the vendetta will look like. It'll look like this. Online vendetta. So it says like death of Heavy Tim, which is another character, somebody else who plays this game. They were killed by Throck the Machine, and we could go in and do that. But now that we are level 20,
it is time. Shelob will show us the Palantir.
Only if it serves her interests.
hang on 1 second.
Not gonna be the battles that kill me. It's gonna be the boredom in between them. I miss the smell of scorched earth.
Sorry about that. It's funny hearing the banter of the orcs. Just random. Alright, so we're going to unlock our final skill before we move on level 20. I'm going to go with Dragon Rider. So I have all the base opened. And then we're going to start this. You guys get to watch this cool cinematic.
The ring is lost, but I will have my answers.
Shelob! Minas Ithil is on the verge of collapse. We need the Palantir.
The Palantir. Have I not given you sight over your enemies? That is what you seek, isn't it? Oh, I will grant you your vision. But how much are you willing to forfeit in the bargain? Oh, your soul. There's hardly any left.
I must know.
The final attack is coming. The Palantir cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
We must return to Minas Ithil.
Here it comes.
lower city. Where are the archers? I want every man with a bow up on the wall now.
General Castamere pulled us off. We're to be held in reserve.
Why would he do that? We're beyond reserve.
Where is Castamere? I need to find him.
As do I. He hasn't been seen in hours.
The gate.
Get down! They're burning! Get water! Run!
And that's a Drake. With the Witch King on it.
Bomber! Shield! Hold them now! Attack! Show them no mercy!
God damn it.
None of them get through! Reinforcements are coming! None of them get through! Reinforcements are here! Hold the courtyard! We stop them here!
Your city is lost.
Lashley! This city will be a fine prize for the Dark Lord. And so will you. Ishmaz.
Uchi, be on your guard!
I need arrows.
This city belongs to me! Yeah!
Oops.
You're feeling it now, eh?
Got him back up.
Wait for it.
Do it, Ranger. Kill me. Then you can give your full attention to the fall of your city.
The city is lost! Save your people! Retreat! The city is lost!
You betrayed us.
I did this for you, Rachel. For your survival. The blood here means nothing. I would give all of Gondor to save you!
What of our people? Of our honor?
There is no honor in death.
Castamere!
Will deliver what was promised.
You will hold to our bargain. My daughter's freedom.
Castamere, no!
She is free to die with her people. Witch King.
Here's the witch. Well, not really a witch, but elven assassin.
Get up, Ranger!
The light of the Galadriel.
You will not claim him today.
Bet you guys didn't see that coming. Here's Sauron.
My lord, I have the Palantir, and we have located the new ring. It is with the spider. You have served me well. Minas Morgul is yours. Now, bring me Celebrimbor's ring.
Yep, so we're about to go help out Shelob.
What of Shelob? Send the Nazgûl. All of them.
And that is how Minas Ithil becomes Minas Morgul. Well, in this story. So now it's loading into where we gotta help out Shelob because now the Nazgûl are coming after that ring. So, because with the Palantir, they're able to see it. Or at least able to locate it. So. And we get to meet this. This is the Blade Galadriel. She's an elven assassin. We get to learn a little bit more about her. Oh look, we're back from the dead.
So it is true.
You killed me.
And yet
You live.
What is that like? To die and live again? Do you feel pain? Do you suffer?
What of the city? Of the Palantir?
The Nazgûl have taken both. They belong to the Dark Lord now.
Then I have failed.
What if you keep fighting?
He wields the light of Galadriel. He can recover the ring.
Your rings are the cause of all this, Elf Lord.
You can see him.
I see him.
Who are you?
I'm the Blade of Galadriel.
Since when does Galadriel work with assassins?
Great threats make for unlikely alliances. You know this better than most. Now tell me more about this ring.
We crafted it to defeat Sauron. But it was lost to the Grey Spider Shelob.
The Nazgûl will be drawn to the power of the ring.
We cannot let it fall into Sauron's hands. The light of Galadriel, give it to us!
Stay your hand. My light will protect us, but it will not leave my side.
We must move quickly.
Try to keep up. Come,
All
Ranger.
right. As you can see, this last mission is pretty long. Final Vision. So now.
Just needs to work.
Oh, never mind. She already killed it.
We must move quickly.
Those are the Nazgûl. Those are ghouls, by the way. Oh, we just ran past. Shit, ton of spiders. They're all running because the Nazgûl, more ghouls. All running because the Nazgûl have their eyes set on Shelob. And we're trying to get there to help her out. Because we can't let that ring fall into their hands. There we go. There's another cinematic. And now you can see some of the differences in between the Nazgûl as well, which you'll In this game, you'll learn more about the different Nazgul and be able to fight different missions to kind of see a cinematic on how they fell. Which is kind of fascinating. That actually is a seal door, the one that just disappeared. That is actually a seal door. This is the final vision right here. Saw that ring drop?
Why? Sacrifices must be made.
Why now?
Take the ring. Build your army. Your path will be made clear.
The ring wraith has fled. You must destroy this ring.
It belongs to us.
Your legend holds true, Celebrimbor.
This ring is different. We can use it to defeat Sauron.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. Do not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed.
Perhaps. Get as far from here as you can. The ring wraiths will return. They always do. Our paths will cross again.
But yeah, she's one of the other characters that you can play as. She has her own little campaign as well, which is pretty cool. So now, as Minas Morgul, now it's opening up other strongholds. I didn't even think orcs lived here, it's so peaceful.
Do you hear that sound?
That is the forest of Canaan, and not our concern. Talion. We need to build our army.
Yes. There. That encampment is full of warriors.
Our warriors.
And this is Act 2. There it goes. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. This is Act 2, Rise to Power.
Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor.
So now,
these archers will be
he's
more
ours.
than just our weapons. They will be our eyes. He will serve us well.
Whatever it is, I hope we destroy it soon. Hell! You heard the news about Minas Ithil, right? We're not gonna let the Witch King's boys have all the fun!
A fine addition to our army.
You globs better listen, I'm trying to teach you something here. I'll heal your knee.
Another arrow in our quiver.
Plenty more seas like Minas Ithil to conquer. Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war.
Strong as these warriors are, they cannot resist my ring.
Conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm.
Let us test our warriors.
Now we get to watch them just slaughter all the guys in the middle.
We're on the same side, you idiots! For the Bright Lord! We'll make you choke on those arrows! So bitch! All of you! Why are they shooting at us? Die, you globs! What did I ever do to you? Right Lord, guide my hand! You will suffer for this treason! Enemies of the Bright Lord, die! Have you gone mad? Oh, still, this will go. You can't hide from me!
A promising start, but this is only the beginning. We require more warriors, stronger warriors.
And that's how Act 1 ends and Act 2 begins.
We will also require commanders, exceptional orcs who can do more than simply serve as fodder.
But what of this forest? It calls to us.
We must not be distracted. Building our army is paramount.
That's it. Alright, so there's a fast travel boundary point, but I'm going to go ahead and lock this Hallydeer, which you'll get to learn more about later. The tower's on the opposite side. It has stuff to do with the Witch King and the Hallydeer. You get to do with, has to deal with the Nazgul as well as the Elven Assassin, the Blade of Galadriel. So I'm going to claim this real quick. And with this site, we can actually locate other collectibles that we can do throughout the game as well. Like Gondorian artifacts. Shelob's memories, which there's three per region. The Barrows is pretty much like a grave. The Athenian, you get 6 of those. That helps you open up an armor piece within the Barrows. So there's the fortress, which we'll be conquering later once we get enough forces for our army. I think Shelob's memory is back here somewhere. Here. So those are just different collectibles you can do. Also, when you purify all the Howdiers in a region, you get a skill point. Collect all the Thildians in the region, you get a skill point. And collect all the Gondorian artifacts, you get a skill point, as well as Shelob. So there's multitude of ways, not just leveling up your character. As far as I know, I don't think there's a hard cap in this game of how powerful you create your guy. But the more powerful that you create your character, the more powerful the enemies will be. Also, at some point, there should be like tribesmen popping up at some point. It's a expansion to the game. There's 2 or 3 different expansions to the game. Eventually, it'll pop up. This area is the Forest of Karnan, there's a mission there, which I believe is right here. Yeah, right here. This is the music you keep hearing. This one, it tells you more about the Ring of Power. I think we get our first captain, because we just for at least for that mission, until they die, we got some archers over there. Eventually they disappear or they get killed or whatever. But once we start capturing captains, like turning captains to our banner, they all have their own little ads around them, and if they run into any red guys, they'll start attacking them and beating them up and such like that. But by no means are our guys invincible. There is perks where you can put on your character to make your minions better. For example, I'm going to show you. So as you can see, this is like our armor, or in this case, I have a ranged attack. I use a hammer. And as you can see, like on here, like this is only level 14, but my character is level 20, 21. But it says right here, it says recruit an orc from the Warmonger tribe that is level 20 or higher. Well, how do you figure that out? It'll tell you which ones are Warmonger. And then you see, like right now, it says execution sets enemies on fire. Well, once I upgrade it, the weapon will become stronger. It'll level up to my level currently. And then it'll unlock the 6% critical hit chance. It actually might go up a little bit. Same thing, like this one is, as you can see already, all the way up. So, and then like you can see our Ring of Power. Eventually we'll collect other rings and such like that. There's gear sets, legendary gear sets, which is kind of cool. You don't get to see what they look like, but there are legendary gear sets. My set is honestly, my favorite set is the Vendetta set. Especially when you level it up. It looks really cool. But anyway. But that is the Shadow of War game. We went from Act 1 into Act 2. We leveled up my character to level 20. When we started at level 19. Because I already been playing it already. And then got into Act 2, The Rise of Power. So, that is it for me tonight. I'm going to jump on and watch Spartan Elite 43 stream. So definitely check out his stream. He's not doing this. He's doing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, which was a PC game, which I love to play. But I love showing his support. Since I'm trying to grow my channel. So definitely, if you like watching this, I'm so new in the YouTube channel that, I'm just playing games that I love to do. I enjoy doing, like a good chunk of my videos, over 50 of my videos, of World of Warship Legends, which I love on PS5. I believe I also have a live stream that I have up there of Destiny 2 with a friend of mine. I play Shadow of War. I play Madden. I play NBA 2K. I play Hell Let Loose, which is fun. I play that with Where Are You, Aaron? So check out his channel as well. But definitely, it's definitely a fun game. I'll probably add some more streams of other games I like to play. Star Trek Online is another one I love to play. So, but yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the stream here. And please, if you try to watch it in its entirety, at least watch a couple snippets, see about the game. If you like the game, great. If you don't, I mean, that's great. That's fine too. And not everyone likes the same game, which is fine. It's just, do you enjoy some little bit of content that, you know, someone puts out there? I did earlier in this video did explain a little bit about the game as well. What I might do is start maybe like a little stream series of the first one, the first Shadow. I'm having this one's Shadow of War. I'm having a brain fart. Maybe it's I think it's Shadow of Mordor is the first one. Of kind of like the beginning story of Talion and how he turns into this, how he becomes a wraith. Technically, he is a wraith, with Celebrimbor kind of being like a part of him and such. But definitely both are really good games. And the second game, there's a way more really cool abilities that you have than the first one, but the first one is still pretty good. You have it's more geared to a campaign aspect than, say, this one is, where there is campaign, but you can still run around, you can still do things, you can still dominate captains and orcs and trolls and Graugs. And Graugs is another one once you pop up. They're really big creatures. In addition to just doing the campaign itself. So, but that is it for today. I appreciate anyone who does watch this stream. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and have a great week.